Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Go, and we got a message for you. Okay. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay, guys? This is for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Nodes, okay? Or wherever you have it in your chart. These are timeless readings, regardless of when you're coming across this. Years, months, days after this, weeks after this came out. Is when the Holy Spirit has led you to the message, okay? Or would like for you to be a messenger in his name, okay? I don't choose the storyline or the cards that come out. The Holy Spirit does, all right? And this could be past, present, or future information for you. All right, let's get into these vibes. Holy Spirit, what does Capricorns need to see? I see grace and possibility in all of life's challenges. Okay, so you guys could be feeling like you're going through a lot of uphill battles right now, a lot of trials and tribulations, you know, and God is really wanting you to rest, really wanting you to, you know, see the beauty in the eye of the storm, which can be easier said than done, especially when you don't want to, because I've been talking to God about this. I'm like, God, just because a person understands like how this may be molding them and how this can, you know, help them and stuff like that, that don't mean the person like going through it. Because nobody likes to willingly suffer. Nobody likes to willingly go through pain. Nobody likes to feel that. Nobody wants to go through that, you know. So God has that side too. God understands nobody just wants to go through that. Nobody just wants to feel that. At the same time, since God is looking at that perspective when it comes to you, God would also like for you to look at the perspective of, okay, can you look at what I'm teaching you through this, how I'm using this situation? Okay, what can you learn from it? How can you apply this as wisdom, right? Creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator, because we're all little extensions, minions, if you will. I always think of us as little minions of the divine. Right? Because they should be able to use us at any given time. That's the idea, right? Y'all heard that synchronicity? Because it's like a co-creation type of thing. Like, yeah, we do our own thing. Yeah, God gave us free will. Also at the same time, like, if God want to do something, God should be like, okay, all right, you over here, and I need to get over here, so I'm finna use you right quick, okay? I need you to go do and get X, Y, and Z, because I need this person to have X, Y, and Z, and I know that you have it because I allowed you to have the means to get this, so I need you to go get this for this person for me because I need them to have this over here, okay? As an example, right? So that's why it's very important to be obedient, because we never know why God is telling us to do something, which is easier said than done, because at times too, you know, sometimes we get tired of sharing our life. Sometimes we want to do and have what we want to do and have, okay? At the same time, you know, God created us, so also at the same time, people, they turn to the dark side. Teach his own. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good out of this situation. Only good will come. I am safe. Louise Hay. Okay. So basically what the Holy Spirit is saying here is that, you know, to like start working on your mindset, because that's what having faith is. Walking by faith and not by sight. So although your circumstances might be looking like shit, the shittiest it's ever been, God would like, and he knows it's easier said than done, God would like for you to, start changing your mindset. Okay, I know my current situation looks shitty. I know it looks like what I'm praying for is not going to come to pass. I know it's looking physically, right? Like you could touch this. I know this is physically looking like this. But God is saying, can you see a little bit further the fruits that I told you I have for you? Because basically what the Holy Spirit is saying is, man, like humans, like flesh, is going to fall short every time because we're flawed. But God is not flawed, right? So basically it's like, if you could just hold on to me, if you could just hold on to the bottom of my cloak here, okay? If you could just hold on, okay, and have this little mustard seed of faith, I promise you, I'm gonna come through with what I told you. I promise you, okay? For some of you guys, you thought God was gonna come through a little bit earlier than what you expected, okay? God said, I'm still gonna come through. I'm still coming through. I'm still coming through. Hey, I'm gonna title this that. God said, I'm still coming through. Because y'all, I be trying to remember the titles. Sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna forget that. All right. Because for real. Because when you going through shit, it do make, sometimes it can make you feel like, God, did you forget about me? Hello? Okay? And God and your angels, they just want you to know that you are never alone. Okay? I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they proceed to put my cards on the floor. I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. So basically, God is saying, you know, God is teaching you how to completely depend on God, because to be honest, nobody really teaches that. You know, I'll say like a few people, you know, like Joel Osteen. God talks through Joel Osteen. God talks through Shantia Deja. God talks through Sarah Jakes, Robert Wright and her husband. Things of that nature. God talks through me. God talks through other readers too. Mystic Beauty, Amethyst Rose, Prophetic Vessel. Okay. The Cute Crafty Cook. I'm naming different YouTube channels you could go to. Be By Her, Joya Knows, aka Egyptian Intuition. All right. Blooming Lotus Healing. Okay, these are people that the Holy Spirit talks through. All right. And sometimes that you can go to as YouTube channels. All right. The thing is that sometimes to get to what we've been praying for, we got to go through a journey. And that journey is preparing us what we were asking for. And sometimes, because even myself, I'll be like, God, what's going on? I'm look like my imaginary clock. Like, I know divine timing is divine. My goodness. You know. But sometimes, you know, we just got to remember that God gonna come through. God gonna come through. We don't thank you, Holy Spirit. We don't like the waiting period. Because sometimes the waiting period can feel like God is not gonna come through for us. When whole time God is waiting on the exact conditions. Like, for example, you might be praying for a certain thing, right? Like, let's say you praying for a house. And let's say God is like, okay. And I know God, and God is like, I know you want a house, and I know what kind of house you want, or I know that you want your house built from the ground up. Okay. And I know exactly who could do it for you. It's just that you might have to wait a couple years or whatever the case may be, because in order for you to come across this person is going to be here, and you're going to also be there too. But I need him to get there, or I need her to get there, or them to get there, whatever the case may be, whatever the pronouns. All right. And then I can have you. It's like waiting for, again, divine timing, because maybe the person that's going to be able to do this for you is going through some stuff. right? So it's like God got to get that person that can build you this house for a discounted rate, or if at all, to get to a certain position, right? It's like God got to get this person to a position, and then bring this person into a vicinity where you guys can bump into each other, and maybe that might take a couple years. But because you don't know that that's what needs to happen, we start growing weary in the wait. We start questioning. We start having doubts like, God, I put this request in about a year ago. Right? Like, God, what's going on? Did you forget about me? I don't like suffering over here. What's going on? I don't like this circumstance. What are you doing? Whole time, God is like, I know, but I gotta get this person together over here. I gotta bless this person over here so they can get the tools. They can have the wood. They can have the brick. They can have the whatever they need. The truck, the company, the paperwork. I gotta get this person together so that they can come over here, and then I can get you to come over here and stuff like, I'm hearing the arrangements. This is what I'm hearing. This is like an example of God working behind the scenes, right? And we just don't see it because we don't know. Now, in some cases, God could let us know in our dreams, send us prophetic messages or send us prophetic channel messages like, we might get like, God may show us a vision or show us a dream of, a house being built. Like, okay, it's still happening, right? Or God may give us a vision or a dream or whatever the case may be, showing us God preparing the person so that they can come in. We may not know exactly what it is, but God is giving us clues. This is why it's important. And same thing with me too. Writing down your dreams, writing down any channel messages, writing down. I know it could be tedious because it got tedious for me too. Okay. But they're constantly talking to us. It's just sometimes difficult, and it can be easier said than done, especially in the waiting season. Okay. Instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. Okay. Because God is love. Love is God. You don't have real love if you don't have God in it, because you can't have one without the other, because love is God and God is love. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. Look at how much love is. Listen, Linda, listen. I'm trying to tell you, look, love. And we ain't got to this card yet. I send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. See, I'm telling you, y'all about to have a miracle. Okay? It's a miracle. Y'all about to be saying this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't expect for this to happen. What? Oh, it's a miracle. Like, you're gonna be like, ain't nobody. This a type, whatever this is the type of stuff where this turn a non-believer into a believer. Okay, this will make a non-believer have that come to Jesus moment right then and there on that spot. Like, Jesus really is real. Oh my God. Oh my, I'm telling you, whatever this will turn a non-believer instantly. Like instant rice, instant noodles, instant soup, baby. Instantaneously a believer. From being a Satan, I'm telling you, this will turn the devil's most loyalist into a believer. I'm telling you, whatever this is, somebody gonna have listen, they're gonna be had a mission from the devil, mission aborted, because somebody done turned into a believer right then and there in the midst of. I'm telling you, this is exactly what this is, because whatever's about to happen to you, they're gonna be around you to see, and it's meant for them or you. Flip the energies as you see fit. And I'm telling you, somebody's instinct gonna become a believer. Okay. This somebody that was knee deep into satanic or whatever. I'm telling, as an example, no, we ain't gotta pray. Oh, okay. Oh well about God. Nope, God ain't real. Nope. Well, what God ever do for me? And from that to, oh, I can't go nowhere without God. Oh, I can't do nothing without. I'm telling you, that's exactly what this is, y'all. And be mindful of your thoughts, because I have to be mindful of mine too, because I'm a Capricorn too. Okay? And we have a tendency to be analytical, and we have a tendency to overthinking. I'm a life path 7 too. And I got 4 different placements of Capricorn in my chart. Listen, and Taurus. So I'm hella grounded. I'm hella earthy, rather, okay? So I got to be mindful of my thoughts, because, you know, thoughts is energy, actions is energy, a lot of things is energy, okay? And people don't really take it serious. But for those that's tapped in and you know. So start having more high vibing thoughts than not. Start focusing more on your desired outcome than not, because that's what you want to manifest. Remember, where energy goes, energy flows. So if you're constantly thinking about your circumstance, which I know is easier said than done, trust me, because nobody likes to go through suffering. Nobody just wants to, oh, let me sign up to suffer. Oh, let me. No, nobody wants to do that. Okay? Nobody just wants to just be in pain. Nobody likes that. We also got to grow. So this is how God uses stuff. And I'm telling you, y'all been in some pain and suffering, especially if you didn't deserve it. Miracle time. Okay? Give yourself, because you need, feeling is healing. Give yourself like 2-3 hours per day to feel, to heal. Okay? Cry it out. Write it out. Vent it out. Heal it out. Go to see a therapist. Or if you don't want to get a diagnosis, go see a life coach or a mentor. Okay? There's options. All right? I just posted my psychology today. Okay, I'm a therapist and I'm a life coach. No, this isn't life coaching. No, this isn't therapy. You have to get an assessment and stuff like that. Okay, and if you don't want to come and see me, you can go on Psychology Today. Find different therapists. Okay, and those that do life coaching. Okay, or find a mentor. The point is, you don't have to heal alone. All right, so. And then after you do your 2-3 hours of feeling, screaming, healing, whatever the case may be, that's healthy and positive for you, then you spend the rest of your day doing and thinking about things that are high vibration, so that energy can go towards the things that you and the people that you want and the conditions that you want for yourself, to bring that in, right? Than what you don't want. Because when we gravitate more focus towards what we don't want, that's what keeps manifesting. And listen, my guys continuously have to remind me, your thoughts. I know. Listen, because I have a very vivid mind. So that was, for some of you guys too. So just be mindful, okay? I know it's easier said than done. Keep hanging in there. Keep holding on. Keep holding on to hope. Keep holding on to faith. Yes, it's a lot of mess out here. But with God can fix anything, okay? And yes, I know we tired. We tired of waiting. We tired of holding on. That's a thing too. Sometimes you might get tired of praying. You might get tired of having faith. Keep going. Don't give up. Okay? So that was your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it was some sort of guidance for you. Okay? I know it's tough. Remember, the devil did so many things to try to keep Jesus from doing what he needed to do. He tried to talk him out his purpose. He tried to set him out his purpose and all the rest of that. So if people try to talk Jesus out of his purpose, don't you think that people going to try to do that to you when they see your light? Be mindful of whose guidance you take. Okay? Because everybody doesn't have your best interests at heart. So that was your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it was some sort of guidance for you thus far. Thank you all for your love and support. You're truly, truly appreciated. And always remember that you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.